Anambra residents to receive quality health services. FRSC to partner transport unions to reduce road crashes. Here is the special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. Details of the news. I am Friska Wangwo. The attention of Anambra State government has been drawn to the activities of some unscrupulous persons who have continued to deceive unsuspecting members of the public to purchase parcels of land within the World Bank Rice Project, FUMA, claiming that it belongs to them. According to a notice issued by the Permanent Secretary, Anambra State Ministry of Land, Mrs. Nkiru Mokwe, on behalf of the Commissioner, the general public are advised to be wary of the activities of land grabbers and any purported claims or release of the World Bank Rice Project, FUMA, because the land belongs to the state government and the Anambra State government through the Ministry of Lands has never released any land to anyone, persons, or any community in that regard, as the said parcels of land remains the property of the Anambra State government. According to a statement signed by the Commissioner for Information, Sapo Musu, anyone who wants to transact on any government land or any land in the state should visit the Ministry of Lands and conduct an official search to ascertain the true position of the property. Land grabbers and persons in the habits of encroaching on Anambra State government land are hereby warned to desist from any further encroachments or trespass, as the state government shall take all legal steps towards recovering the said parcels of land, including criminal prosecution. The bountiful harvest of Enugu community in the Jikoka local government area was on display as the community held its 2024 annual agricultural exhibition and prize-winning competition to recognize farmers' efforts and appreciate God for making their farms yield multiple. The program held at Obumure Civic Center in Enugu was graced by many farmers and personalities in the community and beyond. Correspondent Chukwemeka Modelim reports.
For Agriculture, Chief Foster Ihejiofor noted that the show is very much in line with the economic trajectory of Anambra State as championed by Governor Chukwuma Soludo, who he said has always encouraged Ndi Anambra to farm to ensure food sufficiency rather than complaining about the scarcity and high cost of food. Chief Ihejiofor pointed out that what the traditional ruler of Enugu Numunri, Igwe Raf Ekpe, and the leadership of the community are doing is very commendable, as they are showing the youth the surest way to escape hunger and poverty, adding that it is only agriculture that can revive the food inflation challenge in the country.
The right thing to do is to go back to the farm, to the soil, which God has given us. When we farm, then we can be sure of food. What the Igwe and the leadership circle of the community is doing is very much commendable.
Earlier, while performing the Kolanut ritual, the traditional ruler of Enugu Numunri, Igwe Raf Ekpe, expressed gratitude to the sponsors of the initiative and the Almighty God for giving them a bountiful harvest. This year, the Enugu Numunri traditional ruler encouraged his subjects to embrace agriculture so as to minimize food scarcity, assuring that every member of his cabinet will have a stand in their 2025 agricultural exhibition. On his part, a member of Igwe's cabinet and a one-time senator that represented Anambra Central at the Senate, Chief Ignatius Abana, explained that the major aim of the show is to encourage all their indigenes and Ndi Anambra to go back to farming, as it is the only way to escape the current hunger in the country. In his contribution, the Nigerian ambassador to Burundi, Chief Elijah Onyagba, observed that the program has been yielding positive results ever since they started it, as according to him, many of their indigenes are now going back to farming, saying that farming is a very important strategy towards ameliorating poverty and hunger in Nigeria. According to the result released by the committee that organized the show, Mr. Emmanuel Moyibo emerged overall winner of the contest with big native cow he displayed during the show, and he smiled home with a brand new motorcycle donated by the sponsors of the program, while other participants received consolation prizes from the committee. Igwe Ekpe later returned to his palace, where he officially celebrated this year's Olili Onwa Asato Festival of Enugu-Ukwu Nomonri with his subjects, friends, and well-wishers by cutting roasted yams, eaten with locally prepared sauce, while cultural dance and masquerade display added glamour to the ceremony. Chukwuemeka Modelim, ABS News.
The managing director of the Anambra State Health Insurance Agency, ASHIA, Dr. Simeon Onyemechi, says health insurance is the only means of achieving universal health coverage. Speaking with ABS Health correspondent Chibuzo Okoye in his office in Awka, Dr. Onyemechi said the health insurance scheme is designed to end out-of-pocket expenditure, which he noted make most people not to seek adequate health services. He pointed out that Anambra State Health Insurance Agency is out to help Anambra and all the residents of the state to receive quality, efficient, and affordable health services at all times. The ASHIA Managing Director commended Governor Chukwuma Soludo for his numerous support to the agency, which has placed ASHIA as the most vibrant state health insurance scheme in Nigeria. According to Dr. Onyemechi, the agency has put adequate mechanisms in place to ensure that all the health facilities working with them are not shortchanging their end release, calling on those who have issues with their accredited health facilities to report immediately to the agency. He used the opportunity to call on affluent members of the society to embrace the adoption model of the scheme, to register the vulnerable and underprivileged ones in their areas, as according to him, access to adequate healthcare services is the best gift you can give to anyone. Anambra State government has reiterated a call for people living in flood-prone areas to relocate to safe areas provided for them. The Executive Secretary of Anambra State Emergency Management Agency, SEMA, Sapolo Denibo, made the call on ABS flagship program, Nzuko Anambra. According to Sapolo, Anambra State government has made all the necessary efforts to ensure that they are comfortable in all the holding centers provided for them in the flood-prone communities. He said that government prepared 5 holding centers in Ayamelum Council area for Ayamelum and Aguleri communities, 5 holding centers in Anambra East Council area for communities in Anambra West and Anambra East, holding centers in Onitsha for communities in Onitsha area, holding centers in Obaru, Ihiala, among others, while reminding them that flood does not give sign or inform anyone that it is coming. Support stressed the need for them to leave now that the flood is still envisaged, instead of running helter-skelter when it arrives, which he said may lead to loss of lives. He said that although it's not easy for one to leave his or her privacy to a place that he or she is not used to, it is still better to endure inconveniences for some time and be alive. Still to come on the news tonight, FRST to partner transport unions to reduce road crashes. Here is a special message again. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. The news returns up to now. Stay tuned.
Sonia Tomato Mix in a new stand-up pouch.
Welcome back to the news. The Anambra State Command of the Federal Road Safety Corps has says it's to partner various transport unions across the state to ensure reduction of road crashes to the barest minimum. The commander of the commission in Anambra, Mrs. Joyce Alexander, who stated this at the corporate headquarters of the state command in Oka, pointed out that for the mandate of the commission to be achieved, collective efforts of critical stakeholders are needed and called for the mounting of road signs in different parts of the state to reduce the incidence of road crashes. She called on the media to seize the commission in the state in sensitization through the various platforms, saying that road safety activities are not all about enforcement only, but effective sensitization, education, and enlightenment. Mrs. Alexander was flanked by some top officers of the command during the briefing, described as the media as major stakeholders in the business of traffic management, calling on them to seize the Federal Road Safety Commission and propagating road safety measures to the public, as according to her, without public enlightenment, enforcement of some policies would not be accomplished. She disclosed that the state command of the commission will work in synergy with the National Drug Enforcement Agency in Anambra to ensure that all the motor parks across the state are not selling alcohol or toxicants to the motorists, and commended the Anambra state government and public-spirited individuals for their support to the commission, calling for its sustainability. In alignment with Governor Chukwuma Soludo's Everything Technology and Technology Everywhere, the Disability Rights Commission has been equipped with advanced digital tools to transform its advocacy and support for individuals with disabilities. The Commission's chairman, Barrister Chuks Ezewuzie, expressed satisfaction with the initiative, highlighting the rapid pace of technological adoption and its potential to enhance productivity. Barrister Chuks Ezewuzie emphasized the importance of technology in the modern era, stating that anyone without technology is still living in the Stone Age, and noted that with the new digital tools, the Commission has modernized its operations and improved its ability to serve individuals with disabilities. Barrister Ezewuzie discussed the challenges faced before the digital era, especially for those with physical disabilities, and recalled his experience at the School for the Blind, where manual efforts were required for various tasks, and commended Governor Chukwuma Soludo for his benevolence. He noted that the digital tools provided to the Commission have not only boosted productivity, but also enabled more individuals with disabilities to receive training at the Access to Technology Training Center within the Commission. Late octogenarian Chief Mrs. Rebecca Okwibo Enemore has laid to rest at her country home, Isiogugu, Eziama, Amanuke in Oka North local government area. People from Pioneer who came to pay their last respect to the deceased, including the Deputy Speaker of Anambra State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Chukwuma Okoye, described her as a hard-working agriculturist, a mother who nurtured her children well and lived an honest life. Kenechukwu Chukwude reports.
One of our sons and an All Progressives Grand Alliance APGA stakeholder, who's also a community leader, Mr. Ejike King Enemore, explained that his mother was a unique personality who did not spare the rod in training her children, and a hardworking farmer who pioneered a lot of crop farming in Amanuke. Mr. Ejike King noted that life is transient, advising all to run the heavenly race to win eternity.
My mother was a unique woman. She's an exceptional woman who doesn't spend a rebuke. So, a train line, a hard hand. My mother is a farmer. She's a woman that doesn't correlate. Provided it's meant to put the best in you, she doesn't correlate. All the kind of person out there. She's a unifier. My mother brought so many things into agricultural ecosystem in Amanuke.
Another of the deceased sons, Evangelist Levi Enemore, emphasized that the mother was a caring and peaceful woman who did not take her agricultural enterprise for granted during her younger days, as being impartial, truthful, among others, were the strong virtues she assumed.
The mother in Nanyaibo, I went kwado onodani. I went kwado onodani. Imali fed him up going to Fuke Jidesi Akike. Chineke Wiki Megini, or can't all of them pela and again, a lazy illegal.
A grandchild, Chinenye Emeka, simply said her grandmother was a caring, loving, and peaceful woman whose advice were useful and indelible. Mr. Linus Ezenwa, a relation to the family, thanked God for the longevity of the deceased and for the good life she lived, as she was a mother to all, coexisting peacefully with all around her.
The one with the God of the majority. If we are the truth, and definitely you must win that battle.
Late Chief Mrs. Enemo died at the age of 86 and was survived by 6 children. Mr. Ejike King, among his peers and other group, showed his dancing skill to the cheering of those present. From Amanuke, it's been Kenechukwu Chukwudi for ABS News.
Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS on any part of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube page at youtube.com/ABS Television Oka and follow on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also follow us on X, formerly Twitter, and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. Log on to the website. It's www.absradiotv.com. And to end the news this evening, a quick recap of the main points. Anambra State government has warned land grabbers against encroaching on government lands. ASHI has stated readiness to assist Anambra residents to receive quality health services. FRS says to partner transport unions to reduce road crashes. To end the news, here is the special message again. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for what is task ahead. And that ends the evening news at this time on ABS Television. Thanks for watching. I am Priska Hongko. Good evening and have a wonderful night rest.